Surprise, surprise! More Nighthawks. When are we going to see Nighthawk back?
Well, it's a different setup though, because the team in red, which I believe is Odin's Call, they are actually using heavy missile Nighthawks and heavy missile Cerberuses, or rapid heavy Cerberuses. So it's not, it is Nighthawks, but we're having a shield rush with broadswords Nighthawk combo up against a kiting heavy missile Nighthawk setup. So looks the same, not quite the same.
Yeah, what we're really going to be interested in here is seeing what the frigates do for this blue team. You can see one Zwipple going in there right ahead and one pulling off to the side. They're going to try and probably... I'm not even sure what they're doing there, actually.
The one who went off to the side is the one who got target painted right off the bat, so I think he was like, oh crap, I'm going to die horribly. There is a rapier on the Odin's Call side as well, so they were like, oh, you banned the Hugin, haha. I have the same ship, just different, exactly as Dark called, so good job there.
Oh, the sweepers are dying really fast.
Yeah, that Svipple got grabbed pretty heavily by those webs at the beginning, so no surprise that it's been taking it pretty quick.
Fried Noodle is looking pretty crispy as well, sitting there at 25% shields. Getting reps now, but that's a close call. He's having to pull away. Then again, though, these Nighthawks and the Broadswords, they're finally making their move. They're pulling in, they're pushing the team apart. You can see there all the support and one Nighthawk, the Nighthawk of the Paradigm. Is he caught, or is he just pulling off to the side?
I think he's pulling off to the side. The Rapier of Melinda is actually doing a really good job.
There we go. Tyr Heimdall is tackled.
Yeah, but I think they're going to lose a broadsword for him.
Yeah, their lodges are off position here, I think.
Oh,
one of them is very far away. Oh, the Cerberus tackled.
Yeah, the Cerberus of Tyr is tackled, but the Nighthawks are getting screened off here with a bit of webs. No, the webs just went off them. Moving on to that curse instead. That's an interesting call. It looks like they're going to try and get the newts off grid. It looks like the curse just got in range of the scalpel and started to turn off their reps, which are going onto the Cerberus.
Yeah, it's a pretty good call. Curses are notoriously hard to kill. Oh, he just got
Jesus.
No, that was a really fast switch. He just instantly died.
Yeah, they do have EC drones on the Rapier trying to clear him. Cerberus is actually bleeding shield now, so I'm guessing the ADC just went down, and all that Nighthawk damage is just going to crush him down. He dropped so fast as soon as that ADC went down. But Rainbow Wolves has got a Kieran painted and webbed, so I guess they're going to try for a Logi clear here, and we'll see if they're able to take down a frigate with what they have.
They should be able to. They have plenty of ability to apply to it. But the Kieran just escaped webs. How does that happen?
He might be out of range. It's hard to tell. Or they're maybe just switching to something else.
Yeah,
or maybe they finally landed jams. Actually, I think they might have landed, their EC drones might have jammed their Rapier for a second, but they've been cleared off now, so...
I find it interesting how they've like traded positions. Like Odin's have just like literally swung around them and moved out of their way, and now they're just kind of facing them down from the opposite direction. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I would have to say that kiting, obviously part of our kind of standard game planning, in Tranquility. So it's something that the team's pretty well practiced in from the beginning.
There we go, though. That's that curse court, Dr. Staff. That's going to be big problems. That's the main thing that they have to take out the enemy scalpels with and really start to put some pressure on. It's going to be dangerous if this thing goes down. A lot of dancing here, though, back and forth. They're trying to just keep putting the damage down. The red team, Rainbow Wolves, they're just trying to put their damage down, move away from the team, control the match, and wait for them to make a mistake. Wait for one of these Nighthawks to get a little too greedy, pull in, and pick him apart.
Well, you're seeing some really good piloting on Melinda's part. Like, he's just switching webs back and forth constantly. Every time one of them gets a little close, he webs them down until he falls back. Because you got to remember, Odin's is just kiting really hard right now. So, they're basically, this Rapier is single-handedly screening like 4 ships on the other team's side, which is, again, really, really solid piloting.
Look at the defensive positioning, though, for this curse right now, just sitting in the background, doing basically nothing with 2 Kirans around him because he's so worried about getting picked off. And that's allowing them to kill this broadsword because those Kirans are so far out of rep range. He's not able to utilize all of those T2 resists.
Broadsword just died.
Wow. Yeah, the Kiryans were too far. Just like
Yeah.
Jim said, they're hanging out in the back, and now they're MWDing in as fast as they can, but it's definitely too little, too late. And Logistics Frigate's notoriously short range, so kiting is kind of dangerous sometimes.
God, that's so brutal for the blue team here. Odins are going to be able to pull this advantage along really heavily. They could probably just win with a straight up DPS race at this point, but they're not going to. They're going to take it kind of tactical and just wait for another pick. Those webs are dropping on and off these Nighthawks. I'm not entirely sure where they're coming from. Are they the Jackdaws?
No, it's the Rapier. The Jackdaws are staying as far away as possible.
Yeah, sorry.
Just to make sure. The thing is, and they just sniped a Kirin.
Just melted.
Wow.
Yeah, the thing is to remember, Ham Nighthawks, if they catch pretty much anything here, they're going to melt through it. They do about somewhere between 12 to 1500 DPS depending on fits. So, it is something where it's Odin's has this so handled, but if they do get tackle with any of those ships, Feeding Machine is just going to completely destroy something. So they can't really send the Jackdaws, or they can't really send the Jackdaws in because they might just die. And we're actually seeing one of the Jackdaws taking a lot of damage right now.
Yeah, and that's just literally raw HMLs from the Nighthawks just flying almost 100 kilometers across the arena to tap him on the shoulder and tell him he's getting a bit too close.
Yeah, he's dying from the cursed drones, I believe.
Yeah, he's in the back, and actually, exactly, he's being soloed by Hammerhead ones, which that's cool, I guess. He is really far away from the rest of his team. I'm not sure what he's doing all the way out there exactly, but maybe he's trying to burn in and get reps right now.
He has finally noticed that it's the drones that's killing him.
He's like, "Oh, I'm dying. Maybe I should tab back in."
I noticed the Nighthawk of Anoli is literally firing off missiles, but then none of them are actually landing. They're literally just being fired off into empty space right now.
All these are playing really well, by the way.
That Jackdaw pilot is just screaming, "Scalpels, help me! Help me! I'm coming!"
Yeah, and he should be in range of the scalpels now. So I think they're going to catch him at the last minute because they just got reps back on him.
Ooh, that curse
Wow.
getting hammered.
Is Butterfly, who is the Chinese member of our team who got us the invite.
Cool.
Bait tanking to the very end.
Yep, and the curse does go down. Maybe Butterfly was too busy posting extremely spicy memes in Billy or something and got out of position. They just blew that Kirin up with their setup, so I don't know. It's pretty nasty.
At this point, they can just relax, I think, and just focus down these 3 Nighthawks to wrap up the match. Really, really cool piloting from Odin's. Really cool to see them. Are Odin's, are they a buy-in to 8017, or are they a feeders bracket of death team?
We're in the feeders bracket. I have to say, I think we got a really nice draw. We were fortunate enough to get a bye in the first round, so I think we have to play Doc or Lord to see if we get through into the actual AT proper.
Cool.
Did you say this was the last match for today as well, or do we have any future competitions today?
Nope. This is the last match today. Yeah.
Right. So who's going through then? What matches do we have to look forward to?
So there's another day of group matches tomorrow, in which all of the teams we've already seen play today will play again. Yeah.
Please disregard the Polaris frigate that just appeared at 0. I just crashed.
It did distract me for a split second there, and I was like, "Oh no, we don't need to worry about that. It's fine."
I've got to say, I am looking forward to seeing New Eden Observatory again. They looked so composed in that last match. A couple of matches ago, even.
I don't think these Nighthawks they never. I don't know. They never even got close enough to web anything, did they? Apart from that serb.
No. Butterfly did go in and tackle one of them for a bit and got completely deleted. So that kind of proves that, like I said, if you get too close to those things, they just wipe you out. But yeah, no, they never got close. Again, it was Rapier piloting from Melinda, just screening them off. He was just sitting there switching webs constantly, and he would drop them lower speed, so that nobody was ever able to get close. Like if they had, I don't know, if they had jammed that rapier, like got a single jam off or got the curse close enough to nude him or something, this could have gone way differently.
I think ultimately they needed to make that first charge count, though. The point where they caught Tyr Heimdall in the Cerberus, if they'd have been able to catch a rapier or maybe even turn over for one of the Nighthawks, because I feel like they were very, very close to being in range for them at one point, that would have been another alternate way for this match to go, kind of going top end versus top end, because the triple Nighthawk with triple Cerb doesn't have the DPS that the triple Nighthawk double broadsword does. That said, it's all academic now because Feeding Machine are defeated.
2 seconds to go.